Urban Therapy with Sun752, and this is your daily go getterism number 458 for January 4th, 2015. Tonight I want to talk about taking the easy road out, the easy way out. Do we ever take the easy way out? I know for a lot of us, it's hard not to. You know, when you think that something is going to cause you problems, irritation, danger, or something is going to really play on your fears, it's easy to take the easy way out. It's not, and sometimes taking the easy way out is not really the easy way to go because you might have to finagle some things in order to take the easy way out. See, the thing about taking the easy way out is this: when you take the easy way out, you sometimes rob yourself of some lessons that you might need for later on. See, when you take the easy way out, you don't learn what it takes to finish things. You don't see things to the end, so you don't learn the whole process of doing things. So you may be able to teach somebody how to avoid certain things, but you don't learn how to show them how to finish things. And it adds to your integrity, it adds to your character. But we don't see that because normally the reason that we take the easy way out in the first place is because there's something that we're trying to avoid. We may be trying to avoid doing the work, and that's something that people can really see through when we take the easy way out too often. They can see like, oh, so every time it's time to do this or that, they do this and they're not available. So they'll leave it up to such and such or them to be able, to have to do this, that, or the third. People notice. And that's the thing about taking the easy way out. Like, we think that we're the only ones who notice that, but we're not. We're hardly ever the ones that we're hardly only the ever no. We're hardly ever the only ones who ever notice that we're taking the easy way out. Because when the real work starts to get done or has to get done, we ain't around because we already done found a way to bail out. Sometimes you have to ask for assistance or seek assistance in order to take the easy way out. Like, for example, if you're taking classes in school or something like that, and you don't want to take an exam on a certain day, you can't just not take the exam. You're going to have to fix things up with the professor in order to be able to skip the exam that day. And, you may have to bring the doctor's note or something like that. You're normally going to have to involve somebody else in order to be able to make that exit and make things easier for you later on. And sometimes that's the reason that we take the easy way out in the first place. Maybe we're unprepared. We probably haven't done the legwork that was necessary in order to see something through. So we try to buy some more time. It's like taking the easy way out, but it's taking the easy way out in order to have to do the work later on that we probably weren't prepared for. So I'm not saying that there aren't always reasons or good reasons or bad reasons for taking the easy way out. It's just that if we think that we're the only ones peeping this out, we're not. People can see, and they'll talk about it like such and such, always pull a disappearing act when it's time to do this or that or whatever. You know what I mean? Want to talk shit about you a little bit, and this is kind of deserving. So sometimes we have to, no, most of the time, we have to keep ourselves from falling in the habit of taking the easy way out. Because you can get into that habit. When we have certain phobias and things like that, of course, it's going to be natural for us to try to avoid having to face up to things. But avoiding your fears is taking the easy way out. Facing your fears, think about it, that takes some resolve. That takes some character building. That takes some bravery. It takes some strength. You have to consult with your head and your heart in order to overcome your fears. And most of us go through our lives being fearful of the same things that we were afraid of from a very young age. Let's talk about that for a hot second. And now I know I push this envelope too much when I talk about people who are afraid of mice. I know, I get into this too much. I know, but when you think about it, it's ridiculous. It is. It is ridiculous, because when you think about it, a mouse is that big. They're not, these big rats that people be talking about. They see in the subway or whatever in New York, and you only see these kind of rats. The rumors of these cat-sized rats in places like New York, wherever they have subways and stuff like that. In real life, mice are small. They're about 2-3 inches long, and here we are, 6 feet. So what's that? What's that? 72 inches. We 72 inches of tall. Wait, is that 72? What is that? 84. Whatever the case may be. So, here we are running from something that's this big. And I've never seen a mouse like, yo, you better run. You know what I'm saying? If I catch you around this stove again or near this bread where I'm eating, I'm gonna tear your ass apart. You never see a mouse doing that. So you're running, the mouse is running, and a lot of us go through life, with that fear. So sometimes the easy way out is we don't even want to face the mouse that's dead. Like, I don't know. Maybe that's another fear, fear of zombies or something like that. The mouse is going to come back to life. You know what I'm saying? And if I can't shoot the mouse in the head, the zombie mouse is going to get me like the Walking Dead. So sometimes we transfer that type of fear to our children. And that ain't fair. It ain't. That ain't fair. They shouldn't have to be afraid of the same things you're afraid of. Especially if your fears aren't grounded in anything that's valid. And I don't care what nobody say. Fear of mice is not a valid fear. It's not. It's just not. I'm sorry. This big. Look, 3 inches. This big. You ain't got no business fearing that. You 5 feet tall, 6 feet tall. Come on, man. And all those rumors about elephants being afraid of mice. Yeah, what are you, crazy? They don't even fear lions. They don't even scared of mice. Anyway, when you take the easy way out, you don't test yourself. And when you don't test yourself, it's hard for you to learn. It's hard for you to grow. It's hard for you to advance. It's hard for you to take it to the next level. It's hard for you to teach somebody else how to get past something that they need to get past. And not only that, but people start to cut you out of things and opportunities that you would have otherwise been able to have. So if it's like, if you're a contractor, for example, you may have all the skills in the world, but maybe you're not a good finisher. Because when it's time to finish a project, you always take shortcuts and, to be able to get up out of there. So people see this and are they going to recommend you? Are they going to say, well, listen, such and such is a great carpenter, but they don't, toward the end of the projects, they get a little funny about it, and you may have to stay on them. It's not a good look, and when your bottom line is concerned, it's always a word of mouth type of situation going on, and you want to make sure that the word of mouth that goes on around you is that you are worthy, you are responsible, you are reliable, you are the best, you are good. So when it comes to taking the easy road out, it's a judgment call. Sure, you may not see it this way, but believe me, your competition is watching all of that. So try to stay on track and not take the easy road out. All right? Good things happen to those who wait. Great things happen to those who grind. And anything can happen to those who go for theirs. So go hard, go for yours. And remember, taking the easy road out is not always the easiest or the best road out. It can cut you out of opportunities, and it can mess up things for you, and it can keep you from learning and growing and being able to teach and being able to show somebody else that is coming behind you how great they can possibly be. And you'll also find out that most of the things that we fear are really going to be hard aren't even nearly as hard as we gave them credit for being. Alright? The Mind Right and Body Better Fitness program is coming this Saturday, just like it came last Saturday. So make sure y'all get down with that. The McVeigh Recreational Center, 400 East Ontario Street. Ontario and D Street. Come through. Get your workout on with us in this 2016. Get that mind right. Get that body right. You know, make it easy for yourself. Get the support that you need. Be down with the crew, because we never take the easy road out. Because I ain't going to let it happen. Alright? But remember this, though. One thing. It ain't got to be hard, but it's got to get done. It ain't got to be hard, but it's got to get done. I'm going to holler at y'all later. Peace.